morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope your morning is off to a wonderful start. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, hi, welcome back. If you enjoy all things makeup, testing new makeup, testing old makeup, project pans, shop my stashes, palette rankings, product rankings, favorites and fails, just anything and everything makeup related, then definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And let's dive into this exciting video. So, my good friend here on YouTube, Joann, has started a little series on her channel where she does, it's called This or This. It started off with just like her daughter and her husband who picked the products. So she would pick 2 things in each category. Could be things she liked, things she didn't like, whatever the case may be, she just threw 2 things in of each category and they got to pick what she used, this or this. So she decided that she would like people in her comment section to pick. So I texted her and I was like, well, I would love to pick your makeup. And so I got to pick her makeup. She decided, hey, well, I want to pick your makeup because this is tons of fun and I love picking makeup. So she picked mine. So now we are collabing together to bring you this or this brand edition. Yay! Okay, so I am so excited. I pulled out everything I would need for a full face of makeup, however it is I do my makeup. Took pictures of them in groups asking this or this, and she picked which ones I should use. So if you guys are excited to see what her options were, what she picked, then keep on watching. First I start off with my eyes. So the question was this or this. So I have the Blvd eye primer, get this from Dollar General, $4, or I have the Rare Beauty eye primer, and she chose Rare Beauty. So we are going to just be priming my eyelids with this. Alright, next up is eyeshadow palettes. I have not used either one of these, but these were the 2 choices. We have Glaminatrix U Beauty palette, which, let me open this if I can. It looks like this on the inside. And then we have the Kaleidos Lunar Lavender palette, which looks like this. And she chose the Lunar Lavender palette. So that's the palette we're going to be going into. So I'm going to try to use as many of these colors as humanly possible. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start off right here in this light purple. Ooh, lots of kick up. I don't see any shade names, so just light purple, I guess. That's what we'll call it. There's no mirror in the palette. Oh, wait, yes there is. There is a mirror. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so right off the bat, with this being a really light purple, it shows up beautifully, blends nicely. I'm not experiencing any patchiness or anything like that. So this is looking pretty good. Now let's go into this darker purple shade. Again, has some kick up in the pan, but packs on nicely, no issues. So for the outer corner, I'm going to start off with like this light brown shade. Let's see what this looks like. This one doesn't really have a lot of kick up or fall out in the pan. Doesn't really show up like as dark. So let's try the other dark brown shade. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, so I've glitter primed my eyes with my NYX glitter glue. That's the only one that I have. It's my tried or true. So I'm going to go into this like purple shade here first. Take that on my finger and start that in like the outer to center part of, wow, eyelid. Dang, that's beautiful. Then I'll take that lighter purple, focus that on like the middle to inner portion of my lid. I like that. It's really nice. Alright, so we'll set that off to the side. So next for priming of the face, I do hydrating primers. And so the options were the NYX Plump It Right Back or the Juno & Co. Moonshine Cream. And she chose the Juno & Co. Moonshine Cream. This is a really, really good primer. It's super nice and super hydrating. It's affordable. I really need to like pull this out and use it more, truthfully. Oh yeah, I mean just the hydration it gives. Oh, so good. So next up for pore filling, we have the One Size and we have the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer, and she chose the One Size over the Bare Minerals. I love the One Size pore filling primer. So good. I ordered some more One Size products from the Sephora sale. So I'm planning on doing like my makeup just like using what I have from One Size. So next up are two foundations that I love. So we have the Catrice True Skin Foundation and we have the Dior Forever Skin Glow. This is their new one. This is like their radiant one. They came out with a matte one as well. And she chose the Dior over the Skin, saying that it was nice and bougie. So we're just going to take a couple little pumps and we're going to focus that right there on my face. The only bad thing about this, and like literally this is like the only really bad thing about this foundation, is it has such a strong perfume-like scent, which is just like what luxury bougie brands do, is like overly scent their products. So next up we have the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and we have the ABH, what is this called? Magic Touch Concealer. Both are good. So she chose the ABH over the Too Faced, which I'm okay with. Like granted, I do love the Too Faced one as well. I think they are both great. But I am falling in love with like hydrating concealers, and this gives me that hydration. Have Cream Contour, where we have Fenty and Butter Biscuit, and we have Jaclyn Hill and Nike, and she chose Fenty. So we are going to go in with Miss Fenty in Butter Biscuit. I used to use this all the time, and then just so many cream bronzers came out that I just forgot about it, truthfully, until I was doing this and I was going through like my makeup collection, and I was like, I seriously forgot about this, and just like how good it is. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful. Like, you can't tell me nothing with this bronzer. It's so good. Next up is cream blushes. So first up we have ABH. This is in Latte. And then we have NARS right here, which is in Scandalous. She chose NARS. She is like a blush freak. Loves blush. Frequently, if you watch her channel, which I highly recommend going and checking her out. All of her stuff will be linked down below. But she'll constantly be like, okay, I'm just going to go really nice and lightly into the blush and just build it up. And the next thing you know, she's like, whoop, went overboard. It's all the time. But she loves blush. She's a blush queen. So I kind of figured she'd want something really dark and blushy. So next up, we have some cream highlighters. So we have the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt, Or we have the Milk Makeup Bionic Glow. And she chose the Milk Makeup Bionic Glow. So, I honestly like both of them. I think they're both really good. I don't really have like a ton in terms of like cream highlights. I'm just now starting to really get into like the cream highlight scene. So I haven't really... Alright, so next I asked her to pick the under eye powders to the powders to set my under eyes. So her options were the Jaclyn, this is the brightening and setting palette, or the Essence Brighten Up. And she chose the Jaclyn product, which was fine by me. So we are just going to take, so here's what the insides look like. I'm going to take these two shades right here. This is Lilac and Coconut. I'm going to kind of mix those two together to help give me a little bit more like a bright yet set under eye. So then I asked her to pick to set my whole face. So we have ColourPop and we have Rare Beauty. And in this one she chose ColourPop to set my whole face. And I just start setting my face. This does add some like extra coverage, so I kind of lose like my, you know, kind of some of my bronze and blush, but that's okay because we're going to go over it with other ones. So then for powder bronzer, we have Glowish by Huda, and we have the Hoola Bronze Light. And she chose for me the Hoola Bronze Light. So we are going to take this, take a little bit on my brush, and just start focusing it right along here. Alright, so now we have blush. We have the Juvia's Place Duo, which has like a very light pink and like a more orangish type blush. And then we have a Persona Single, which is in this shade right here called Caramel. So these are the two that we have. And her being the blush girl that she is, she chose the Persona Single. So that's what we're going to be going into. We will go ahead, finish up the lower lash line. I think the only thing I really want to do on the lower lash line, truthfully, is just take like that light brown shade that we had originally tried to go in with and just smoke that all over. So let's go ahead and let's move on into like brow gel. I like to kind of have my brows ready to go. So for brow gel, we have the NYX, the Brow Glue, it's the original, the non-tinted, and we have the Uoma Blowout. This is tinted, and she chose the NYX non-tinted one. So we'll just go ahead and start sweeping this through the brows. While we're waiting for that to dry, we'll now move on to mascara. So for mascara, we have the Uoma Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara, and we have the Nabla Major Pleasure Mascara. And for this one, she chose the Uoma over the Nabla. So I've only used this once, and I cannot remember what I thought of this at all. Alright, so now we're going to move on into the highlights. So I had two highlight palettes, which, okay, so this was originally in there, like the Give Me Glow 9 pan. But then my Danessa Myricks one had an accident. I had the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 1 palette. This is not the Lightwork 1 palette. This is the one that she picked. It had an accident, it shattered. So I was like, well, I have a Lightwork 3 palette, so I haven't used this, so I'm going to take Strawberry Moon. ooh, very glittery. And focus that right here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really, I don't really feel like you can see it as well on camera. Maybe you can if I like, and look at that, that's popping. It's a nice like little pinky purple moment. Now go ahead, let's move on into some setting spray. So for the two setting sprays, we have the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist, and we have the Milani Replenishing Facial Mist with blueberry extract. She chose the Pixie. I'm going to shake that up and just... Alright, so then we're going to move on to the brow. We have the NYX, what is this called? Micro Brow Pencil in Taupe. And we have the Zoeva Graphic Brow in... Does it say? No, not sure. But she chose the NYX. And so I'm just going to do my brows off of camera just because I need the mirror right in front of my face. And it takes me a very long time to do this. So I'm going to go do my brows off camera and I will come right back. Alright, so next up are lips. Her lip options were either the Dose of Colors in the shade Truffle, or we have the Maybelline, what is it called? Matte. What are these called? I know they have to have something. If they are called something, I don't know what they're called. Oh, Color Sensational Matte Lipstick in the shade Peach Buff. However, she did choose the matte liquid lipstick. The very last step is this and only this. So her option was I could put on a gloss essence, Shine Shine Wet Look lip gloss, or have nothing. She chose nothing. I don't have anything. So there will be no gloss. So this is it for the final look. I am not gonna lie, I think she did a great job picking out everything. I think everything turned out super great. Everything looks really beautiful. I think she picked everything. My skin looks really nice and healthy. I just think she did a great job. So this was super, super fun to do. If you guys really like this type of content, type of series, go check out Joann's channel. She's actually having people DM her on Instagram. I will link it down below where they can choose her makeup, this or this. So if you guys would like to be one of those ones that gets to do that, go over to her channel. Go like her Instagram, follow her on Instagram. I will go ahead and leave that down below. Go subscribe to her channel and go ahead and send her a message with what you guys would want to see, you know, that you guys would like to pick her makeup. And yeah, but I think she did a great job for me. I hope I did a really good job for her. There were some things that she put in there that I had never ever heard of before or I have ever tried. So, you know, we'll see how well I did. I'm so excited to see her final look. But here is mine. What do you guys think? Did you guys like this? Did you not? Let me know all that down below. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you liked any part, if you liked the makeup that she picked, if you liked the two options that she had, if you just like how the look came out, whatever. If there's something in this video that you did like, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you can join the Dumpster Fire family. Don't forget to go and join Joann's YouTube family and Instagram family. All of that will be linked down below. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye!